Hello again. Here we are in the van, insulated, insulated. You know, this was a lot of work and I didn't even do most of it. Just the stuff I did was a lot of work, and the stuff that I hired out was a lot of hours. So I'll tell you what we did here. In one of my other videos, I showed how I did the kill mat on the wheel wells for sound deadening. I also, I was going to just use it on the wheel wells, but then I changed my mind because I had a box of it and I wanted to use it. So I put a piece here, put a piece here, I put a piece here, and then on this door, and then in the ceiling, I put a few strips. I'll put a picture in right here of the way I did the ceiling. It was kind of like these indentation stripes going down, and I just put them in there so it kind of made the whole ceiling flush. So I did that. So now behind all the cavities of this van, there's a combination of two things. There's some spray foam. A lot of the little teeny areas have the spray foam. The doors, the two back doors, he took those the black plastic pieces off and filled it with the pink insulation. Snapped it all back on. It's all nice and closed in. So there are a couple of areas with the pink insulation. So now everywhere there was a hole, I put white Gorilla Tape. If you can look right here, there was a little hole that there was the spray foam. I just cut it off and I just wanted it all covered up. All covered up. I didn't want anything coming through. I wanted it to be enclosed. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be enclosed. Now this is all going to be built, something's going to be built in here for cabinetry, as well as right here. So all of this will be enclosed. But you know, what looks better, the tape or all the holes? Even when the holes were, before they were even full, it was a van full of all little holes. So I kind of like that they're covered. So and so I did the ceiling too. So this, oh, and then in these ribs, the two ribs that go down here are filled with spray foam. And I haven't covered these up yet. See how messy it is? How messy it gets, drippy, and you cut it. That's why all of this is covered with the white Gorilla Tape. So it's all kind of yucky. But before I cover this, I want to really kind of see where I'm going to utilize these as magnets for lights. So I might put some lights up there. I might just do a whole strip of white tape. I might do something decorative, but I also might want some of this metal to still be exposed because I might want to use the magnet lighting, like the USB lit bars. So then I cut these pieces. So this is all that this polar house. I have a video of me installing the piece right up on that door opening. I'll post the link in the description of the video of me actually working with this stuff. It's a house wrap, polar house wrap. It's what they wrap houses in before vinyl siding. So now when I put this on the floor, what it's going to look like, it's going to kind of go like this. And it's 4 feet wide, and which is exactly between the wheel wells. So basically, I'm just going to go like this, all the way down. I'll probably give it a little spray glue. And then I'm going to put a piece of plywood just sitting right on top of all this. And the plywood doesn't have to be, installed. It just needs to sit there, but it needs to be 3/4 inch thick because everything else that's in here is going to be bolted to it. And I need the meat of a 3/4 inch piece of plywood. So that's how this is. I haven't put this down yet because I'm going to put it down right before the floor goes in, because this can be a little delicate and fragile, so I don't want to break it. And then what I'm going to do is put down a vinyl floor on top of the plywood. I've got 12-inch by 12-inch peel and stick vinyl tiles. So I looked at hundreds of them, and I thought the most practical thing for me to get would be a floor that no dirt would show up. Like if I was at the beach, like you couldn't really see the sand. If I tracked in dirt, you couldn't really see the dirt, because van life is dirty. I mean, when I'm living in my van, I'm a dirty girl. I tell you. I found this terracotta. It looked like terracotta stone, but it was vinyl peel and stick tiles. It looked like terracotta stone. It looked like little variations of little browns going through it. And I said, nothing will show up on this floor. That was the practical side of me. And then I thought, you know what kind of floor I've always wanted? Always. I've wanted it in a kitchen or anywhere. I've always like, I want this kind of a kitchen floor, or I want this kind of a bathroom floor. And then I never get it for some reason. And you know what I want? I've always wanted a black and white check floor. I just like a black and white check floor. I've always loved black and white check floors. So I thought, well, if I get the black and white check floor, I got 12-inch black, 12-inch white, and it's just like, it'll just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Half of it's going to be covered. And I just thought like, oh, I think maybe those alternating solid colors are too big for this space. So what did I find? I found just the perfect thing for me. The perfect thing for me. Wait till you see this. Just wait till you see this. God, I'm so excited. Look, 6-inch squares. So each square is 6 inches on a 12-inch board. Now, is this going to look dirty, the white? Oh, hell yeah. And you know something? You know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to clean it, because it will take me a half a minute, because the floor is so small. Look at that. And this is exactly 4 feet going across here. How amazing is this? Well, actually, I don't know if you think it's amazing. Everybody has different taste. For me, I am very excited about having this floor. This is going to be on the plywood, the 3/4 inch. So first goes this. And actually, I was told by my friend, I don't even have to take up this rubber floor. I can leave these big rings here, because it's all going to get buried in the insulation. It's going to be fine. So I'm just going to leave it all, throw this down, put the board on top, peel and stick these tiles right down. 7 feet long, 4 feet wide. Floor's done. So that's what I got. So all the insulation's in, everything's buttoned up, everything's glued in. We're getting along here. I'm going to have this passenger seat removed, which has been a big decision, because as soon as I remove that, I can't take any passengers in my van, even when I'm home, and this is my only vehicle. But I decided that, all considering, I decided I'm going to take it out. And I have big plans for that area that I'll share another time. I got some building to do. Now, I really enjoy working with wood, and I enjoy creating, and I have faith that I can create something, but I know my limitations, and I know that I have no experience working on building things on metal. And so I'm going to have a lesson in the right screws. I know there's like the screws that are made just to go through metal, and I know I need to put up like furring strips to attach things, and they're going to have to be custom built because I want everything to be nothing to come out past this wheel well. So it's going to be like that. So they're going to be take up the whole wall, but they'll only be about maybe 6 inches deep. So that's just the way it's going to go, and over here too. And I have I have so many ideas in here, and I'm really excited. I'm about to get to the fun part. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Before I know it, I'll be on the road again. Yeah. Bye for now.